What is up, guys? This is Ryan Tuesday 18, and I am bringing you with another video. Right now, I'm going to be doing is my Hell in the Cell review, or WWE Hell in the Cell 2011 review. Of course, Hell in the Cell just ended, and what a way to end it! Very shocking. Don't really know what's going to happen tomorrow, but let's talk about the pay-per-view. So, first match we have is Cara blue and gold versus Cara black and silver. Overall, this was actually a good high-flying, back-and-forth action match. I already knew that the original Cara would win, but yeah, the original Cara, Mistico, would beat Hunico, with his finishing move from the top rope. 1, 2, 3. End of that match. Proving that he is the real Cara, and yeah, that's basically it. Then we have is Sheamus versus Christian. Overall, this was basically Sheamus dominating the match. I mean, Christian had a few good moves in the match, but basically it was dominated by Sheamus, and then Sheamus would hit with the brogue kick, and then hit the high cross, and that would be the end of that match. Then we have is Air Boom versus Jack Swagger and Dolph Ziggler. Obviously, Jack Swagger and Dolph Ziggler are clients of Vicky Guerrero. Everyone will pull off with the victory after Evan Bourne went for the airborne and went for the pinfall. Ziggler tried to break up the pin, but Kofi would pull Ziggler away, and that'd be the end of that match. That was a pretty good match, not gonna lie. This whole pay-per-view was kind of off the charts, but some of the matches were kind of stale. But let's see. Then we have is Randy Orton versus Mark Henry for the World Heavyweight Championship in a Hell in a Cell match. This is actually a pretty good match. Orton basically dominated in the beginning and into the middle, and then and then Henry just took over. Orton would try to capitalize with the RKO, and would fail again, and get hit with the World's Strongest Slam. 1, 2, 3. That would be the end of that match. So that Hell in the Cell match was, I would give it a 9 out of 10. It was a good match. A lot of good moves put in, or proving that someone could actually try to the best of his ability to try to defeat Mark Henry, but fell short of defeating Mark Henry. Then we have is Beth Phoenix versus Kelly. Overall, this is a decent match. 5 out of 10. Wasn't really interesting to me. This Divas division isn't really interesting to me anymore. Yeah, so basically at the end of that match, Natalya would grab a microphone and say, Kelly, scream louder, and then we get hit in the microphone by Natalya, while the referee was distracted by Beth Phoenix, and then Beth Phoenix would pull off with the victory. So that'd be the end of that match. Then we have is the main event: John Cena versus Alberto Del Rio versus CM Punk. Overall, this was an excellent match. Probably one of the best Hell in a Cell matches I've seen in a while. Due to all the controversy that happened at the end, and it was just off the charts. I couldn't explain it any better. But yeah, it was a good match. Basically, everyone was dominating through the whole match. There wasn't really a lot of bad things that would happen, like no botches or anything. Cena would get hit with the GTS, and Del Rio would pull Cena. Oh my gosh, sorry guys, one of those days. Anyway, CM Punk would hit with the GTS, and then Del Rio would pull CM Punk from the ring, and then throw him into the cell. Del Rio would try for the pinfall on both Cena and CM Punk. That wouldn't prevail. John Cena would go for a double leg drop. tried to pin both superstars, and they both kicked out at 2. And then we had the controversy, which was when Ricardo Rodriguez came out and nailed the referee with this pipe, and would grab the keys and unlock the keys, and Del Rio would throw Cena out and lock the cell, and it would just be Del Rio and CM Punk going at it. Punk would hit with the what did I say? It was hit with the Shining Wizard, which is the move that he does in the corner. That didn't work, and then I forget how Cena gets back in. I can't really remember. I think Ricardo Rodriguez comes back out or something, or he gets managed of the keys. Then we have is R-Truth and The Miz coming out, basically just taking out all three of the superstars in the contest, and that would be a whole controversy, and all the superstars and security guards and police would run into this, well, not run into the cell, but surround the cell, and The Miz and R-Truth would surrender, and basically Triple H just went berserk and started beating up The Miz and R-Truth, and I think Cena retained. I can't really remember, because all that controversy just went in my head, and I can't remember who won the last match. But he would surrender, then he would punch John Laurinaitis, and they would have to back all the superstars off. Well, especially The Miz and R-Truth, as they were being escorted out of the arena, and Triple H was being held off to not throw any punches. So this is my official WWE Hell in a Cell 2011 review. Let me know what you think. Comment below. All the matches will be in the description box if you guys missed it. We'll be doing highlights tomorrow or on Tuesday, so keep an eye on that. We'll be doing Raw. Let me know what you think. We'll have it on Raw due to the controversy at the end. Do you think The Miz and R-Truth will return? Will make their Raw return? And that's basically it for this video, guys. So peace.